Hi guys, welcome once again to the LOCR. I am your host, Legends of Cybertron, and here in front of you is mechfanstoys City Commander version 2, second version, or the other version of the Ultramagnus that they brought out, and this is deltamagnus. Now this deltamagnus is the same colours as Shattered Glass Ultramagnus. Sorry, can't get my words out. But not to be confused with deltamagnus from Shattered Glass, because he looks more like G2 Optimus Prime, but these colours, which is weird. As you can see in the box, you get a Matrix of Leadership. I think you get one in the Magic Square box. You get a silver gun, and you get a black gun that's here that pegs these arms together. You also got the instructions here, and you also get the box. Now, just move that out the way for a momento, and let's show you the instructions. Now, these are pretty straightforward instructions, as you can see. Arrows point here, there, and everywhere. This is what you got to do. This is how you transform it, and that is pretty much it. The gun, as you can see, nice silver paint with a bit of black. This does do that with. I don't think you can use this on the actual transformation of the truck. I really don't think you can. Never tried it, to be fair, but these dents don't look deep enough, if I'm being honest. Maybe that might fit in there. That might fit in. Might try it in a second, actually. But before we get started with all this, let's look at the truck. Now, the truck itself, in width-wise, at the front, let's get the old ruler. It's tail of the tape time. At the front, you're probably talking for the cab just over an inch and a bit. And at the back, at the widest point from the wheel to wheel, just probably under, just slightly under, if not bang on 2 inch. As you can see with the ruler there, see. Not quite bang on, just a little bit off. And lengthwise, well, from the back to the front, it's just over 6 inch. Okay, so that's the ruler gone. Ta-da! Now, obviously, if you're a Ultramagnus fan, or if you had the old G1 figure years ago, the vintage one, you'll know that these rockets go at the side, like so. I normally like doing that with Ultramagnus. I don't normally put them at the front. I normally put them at the side like that. Whichever way is cool with you. If you want to go with the front, go with the front. If you want to go with the side, go with the side. No problem. This is just my preference to put them on the side like that. So let's have a look at the old truck. Now, the truck isn't too bad. It is actually bigger than Magic Squares, obviously, because the figure is bigger. These doors do come down, unlike Magic Squares version. Well, I think that's a nice addition, if you ask me. As you can see, quite good there. The wheels go around. They're just basic black bog standard plastic. That's underneath. Sorry about that. I keep like going. That's underneath. Sorry about that. There you go. That's underneath. That's on the side. That's on the top. There you can see his gun in between. See. Again at the front. Not too bad. You could get some good action shots off this if you wanted to take photographs of him. You know, like, way coming off, boom, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I digress. So let's just have a look, see if that gun fits, because I am very curious now. I'll just unpeg it there at the back. I'll actually show the gun wire me. Yeah, see, I don't think it will. Look at the pegs on that. See, and then if you look at the pegs on that one, they're not deep, not deep enough. Yeah, there's nothing there for the silver gun to go into. But anyway, we'll just have a look at this gun while we're here. We can pull this down, as you can see, and that's the handle for the gun. I've been normally using this gun for Delta. because it pretty much looks like Ultra Magnus. I pretty much say that when I do get Ultra Magnus, I'll probably end up using this gun for Delta instead. Just preference, really. I'll leave him there. We'll just leave Delta in a bit of a mess there. No, you just stay there, boy. And that's your matrix. Oh, nearly. Is it the same on both sides? No, there's a hollow bit at the back. Here we go. So, to transform this, pretty much halfway done already. But I'll just peg him back in there and do that. Ha 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 ha. Back onto this we go. So what we're going to do first, we're going to take off the gun. So we're going to take out the gun. Imagine me taking out the gun now. It's gone. There you are. Ta-da! There's the gun. Okay. I'll just take off the rockets. We'll just put the rockets there. Oh, I've not actually showed you the rockets, have I? As you can see, quite nice black with silver paint. And you can see that is a little groove that goes into that. There you go, see? So obviously, you know, when you're putting these on, you just fit it straight in and it locks. Like so. Okay, so let's put the rocket back down. So as we are going to start off, we're going to start off here first. Just here, see, there's a nice little peg there. Okay, we're just going to undo it like so. And just move it down to there, like that. Do the same on the opposite side. Now I will say with this, there isn't much mobility. You know, we're moving the cab. Oh, excuse me. There really isn't. That's probably as far there. That's as far as the cab goes. But it literally doesn't. It gets to there and that's it. Not much turning on that at all. Anyway, back to the transformation. So we've got these out. Okay. Now we're going to unpeg the arms. I'll just unpeg these first before I show you where the pegs go. Move these legs out. So obviously there's your peg slot. Okay, and there is your peg. So obviously that goes in there like so. Okay, I'm just going to move the body back down. As you can see, the body is a little bit, you can't really see it, can you? Yeah, there you see. That kind of folds in, so the body goes flush, like that. Don't remember that being like that for Magic Square. Never mind, it might have been. So we're just going to do this with the arms, as so. And then we're going to, I think what we're going to do first, we're going to work on the legs. So we'll just move the arms to there, like that. What we do is we move this in, move that in. Now these just basically turn around, so as you can see. And then we're going to bring out the legs and spin it around. Now obviously they still need to go around like that. Then you bring the legs back into joint like so. Now these only go one way. You can't go that way. You can only do this, like that. You can't go that way. You can, that way. You can't go that way. You can only go that way. And then a little peg there, as you can see. A little peg there will fit into that peg slot. Sorry, that peg slot there. And then, boom. That's the leg done. And before we move on, we're just going to look at the wheels. So the wheels, as you can see, still going around, but they're in a bit of a ball type of joint. Just spin it around, bring it forward, spin it around, and back in. There you see. So we basically will stand flush. Pretty much like I was saying on the Bumblebee review with Prowl, New Age Prowl, because the legs just don't, the wheels don't disappear. So we're going to bring this round here like this. I'm going to bring the leg up like so, and that will click into place, as you probably might have heard it. I don't know, maybe not. And then again, this only goes one way. this only goes one way, and that pegs in there like that. Okay, staying on the back, we're going to move the wheels in like so, because they just basically fold. The wheels fold there, see, like that. And then we're going to just move the arms out of the way for the time being. We're going to drag that down, and then we're going to unclick that like so. Can you see that there? That clicks in to keep the cab stiff, but you just do this, or the head will move, by the way. Turn it over like so. Can you see that? Sorry, hang on, let me just... So you basically turn that over like that, move the pipes in like so, and move that down like that. Hopefully Delta will not go with it. Right, heads back up now. And then that folds in there like so. And that clicks in like that. Okay, so that's the back of deltamagnus. Now we turn our attentions to this. So what we're going to do first, we're going to spin this around here, see? Can you see this here? I'll just move that out. This just basically spins in, and you just turn the arm, and that clicks back into place there. This arm, as you can see, there is a not a peg as such, it's basically the top. This will fit back on itself. Okay, so we push this in, and then as you can see, it just slots into the... You see that? No, you can't. Sorry about that. Can you see that? That there is part of the arm, and that will click into where the rockets normally go. Okay, like that. Okay. Once this has happened, or once this has gone on, you bring this back around to there. Oh, sorry, hang on. Make sure that's turned around first. Now this has a hole here, see? And there is your peg from your arm. And you just peg it in. And then this on top, obviously you just fold it down, push it in when you're done, and then this pushes up to reveal his hand. Ta-da! That's that side done. And pretty much we do the opposite side now. So we're going to do this one first. Plug it in, spin his arm around, make sure we plug it into the hole like so, move this up like that, push it down like that, push this up like so to reveal his hand, and wallop, deltamagnus is done. And what we're going to do, we're just going to stick the rockets on his arms like so. And then we're going to fix one of these guns into his hand. Like that. And I'll just put the other gun in the other hand. Like that. And there you have deltamagnus. Now this just isn't just it, because you can actually put the matrix inside his chest, which I can't remember if you could on the Magic Square version or not. I'm not sure you can. I'd have to, ask someone. Oh, I didn't do the wheels on the feet, sorry. I wonder why that was a bit odd. Yeah, anyone in the comments would like to say whether Matrix goes in to the Magic Square version. And obviously this unfolds back, well, at the front, sorry. I am trying my best not to break this. Oh, here we are. So obviously this lifts up like so, and there's a little notch there that goes into that little hole. Not much really, to be fair. And then I'm just going to try and undo the windows without breaking it or scratching it. And then that opens up. They are a bit fiddly, to open up, if I'm being honest. There you go. So you can put in the old matrix there. Obviously, if you have thinner fingers, unlike me. There you go. Plop the matrix in. Because I think Delta did hold the matrix, or could carry the matrix at one point in the comics. I can't really remember. Something rings a bell anyway. And there you have deltamagnus. Now, obviously, deltamagnus, his arms go all the way around as such. This bit goes all the way around as well. His hands don't really do much. You just kind of, you only get one set of hands. Rockets, obviously, you can bring them off. The head goes 360, can look up, right, left. You can do this, do that, do this. It will only go to about there, though, going backwards. While the truck is still attached to the back. As for his legs, move his arms up. This bit does move out, but only to there. So you can put his legs like this on both sides, and he will stand. He says, "There you are, see?" And he does stand. Not really a bit much of a kicker, but you know, I suppose it's there. Legs go to there, and they also go to there, like so. Ta-da! Pretty much that is it. The legs, the feet come out as well, so you can pose him like that. And yeah, that's pretty much deltamagnus for you guys. Comparison time. So let's just stand him back up straight. I mean, as figures go, he's not a bad figure at all. I like him. I really do. So, as for figure-wise, so we have Mech Planet Optimus Prime. Now, obviously, deltamagnus, being mechfanstoys, is classed as a Legends Plus, but it's actually a Legends class because, as I've said in a previous video, this is your Legends class Roadburn, who's supposed to be a mini-bot, and they go together. So pretty much they go together. So literally going by the two different class systems, Legend Scale, Legend Class. You know, and Legend Class is Legend Plus. So whether you want to call it a Legend Class or Legend Plus, entirely up to you. Obviously that is your Optimus Prime Mech Planet, standing next to deltamagnus. Legend Class Roadburn, just for a height comparison. And then we'll go by Iron Factory. So this is your Iron Factory Cliff Jumper. I think that works. I think that's brilliant. Great scaling there. So obviously after that you've got another mechfanstoys, which would be Inferno. Again, I think that's a great size too. That works pretty damn well. Then you've got, who else have I got here? Iron Factory Leo Prime. Just stand him up straight. That's actually a really good height, I think. That's a really cool height. And then you have got your mini bots, or what I class as Legend Scale. So you're looking at New Age Flipper, like so, like that. Your New Age Flipper. Then you've got, excuse me for straining. Then you've got Magic Square Bumblebee, or Intelligence Officer. Now, at the moment, this is Bumblebee with the extended legs, not the shortened legs. Shortened legs would be the same height as Flipper. Pretty much, yeah. Okay. So that's them two. Then you've got my normal Autobot comparison height figure is Magic Square Blaster. Quite a few people have Blaster. I think that's not a bad height, to be fair. I don't think that's too bad at all. And then the other smaller class, which is the Hasbro's new core class system, which is Optimus Prime. Now, I think that's too small. Core class Optimus Prime is too small. I mean, if you put him next to Magic Square Bumblebee, you can see the height difference and the scaling and whatnot. So obviously your Legend class, Legends Plus, followed by your Legend Scale. Okay. And then on the other side of things, you've got DX9 Orion packs, which, if anyone wants to know, that comes in pieces in the DX9 Menasor figures, masterpiece versions. You can't get him. This was sent to me by a good friend of mine, Chris, who has been a friend of mine for a long time now. And then obviously you've got mechfanstoys Omega Supreme, which isn't too bad of a height. Yeah, see? It's not too bad. Probably he might need to be a bit bigger, maybe, you know, roughly. But obviously that is pretty much the review, guys. Is there anyone else I didn't review there with this? Oh yes. Now obviously, you know, mechfanstoys are classed as Legends Plus, Legend Class. Going back to Legend Scale, however, you've got New Age Prowl. Okay, that's pretty much the height. You might think he's too big for you. You might think that, but like I say, you either like him that size or you don't. You either collect Legend Scale figures or you collect Legend Class figures. You know, it's just as broad as long, really, isn't it? We all collect different figures. We all collect different heights, different sizes. My height, my sizes, I think all work together. You know. Probably looking forward to a Prowl from Magic Squid, if I'm being honest. And that is pretty much it anyway. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers for being here, for liking, subscribing, sharing. Thank you very much. And I hope you stick around for more reviews, because more reviews are coming. And for all the subscribers that follow the subscribers I've already got, thank you very much for coming along, and thank you for subscribing. Until next time, see you later.